Ron Howard was practically destined for Hollywood. Born in Duncan, Oklahoma on March 1st, 1954, he was immersed in the world of entertainment from the start. His parents, both involved in acting, provided the perfect environment for his creative spark. Ron's breakout role as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show at just 6 years old set the stage for his lifelong career. Opie, the lovable son of Sheriff Andy Taylor, became an iconic character in American television, a symbol of innocence and small-town charm. Ron's portrayal of Opie resonated deeply with viewers, earning him a place in the hearts of millions. This role not only solidified his career as a child actor, but also helped define an era of wholesome, family-friendly programming. A transition to acting and the influence of Happy Days. Ron Howard's next significant television success came in the 1970s with Happy Days, where he played Richie Cunningham. Set in the 1950s and early 1960s, Happy Days became a cultural phenomenon, and Howard's portrayal of Richie, the good-natured all-American teenager, became one of the defining roles of his career. The show's light-hearted, nostalgic tone reflected the simplicity of adolescence, and Howard's relatable performance made him an audience favorite. Despite his growing fame, Howard remained grounded, earning the respect of colleagues and fans alike. The success of Happy Days further established Ron as one of the most beloved television stars of the 1970s, but it also paved the way for his transition into a new chapter of his career as he began to focus more on directing. Ron Howard's rise to critical acclaim. In the 1990s, Ron Howard continued to build his reputation as a director of considerable skill and sensitivity. In 1995, his direction of Apollo 13, a space drama based on the real-life mission that almost ended in disaster, earned widespread critical acclaim. The film garnered 9 Academy Award nominations, cementing Howard's place as one of Hollywood's premier directors. But his crowning achievement came in 2001 with A Beautiful Mind, the biographical drama based on the life of mathematician John Nash. The film won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Director for Howard, and firmly established him as an elite filmmaker. Over the following years, Howard directed a range of successful and critically praised films, including Cinderella Man, Frost/Nixon, and Rush, each of which highlighted his ability to handle complex characters and intense emotional narratives, expanding his influence as a producer. In addition to his work as a director, Ron Howard found great success as a producer. In 1986, he co-founded Imagine Entertainment with Brian Grazer, and the company quickly became a powerhouse in the industry. Imagine produced numerous successful projects, including the hit TV show 24, the critically acclaimed Arrested Development, and the beloved sports drama Friday Night Lights. Through Imagine, Howard was able to further influence the entertainment landscape, shaping the stories that captivated audiences worldwide. His ability to see potential in both new talent and established projects made him a key figure, not only as a director, but also as a visionary producer, constantly pushing the boundaries of what storytelling could achieve. Adapting to new challenges in the heart of the sea and inferno. In 2015, Ron Howard took on the epic maritime disaster film In the Heart of the Sea, inspired by the true story of the 1820 sinking of the whale ship Essex. This harrowing tale of survival at sea, which inspired Herman Melville's Moby Dick, required Howard to blend breathtaking visuals with deep emotional storytelling. While the film did not reach the same level of box office success as some of his previous works, it was praised for its craftsmanship and attention to historical detail. The following year, Howard directed Inferno, the third installment of the Da Vinci Code series. despite mixed reviews, Inferno performed well commercially, further demonstrating Howard's ability to maintain a steady presence in the thriller genre while navigating the complexities of franchise filmmaking. Taking on the Star Wars franchise Solo in 2018, Ron Howard was tasked with completing Solo, a Star Wars story after original directors Phil Lord and Christopher Miller were replaced mid-production. The film, a prequel to the Star Wars saga, delved into the backstory of Han Solo, one of the franchise's most beloved characters. Howard's direction helped bring the film's action-packed narrative to life, with a focus on character development and humor. While Solo received mixed reviews from critics and audiences, it still performed well at the box office, showcasing Howard's ability to step into high-profile franchises and manage complex productions. His involvement in Solo added another significant chapter to his already diverse career in Hollywood: the haunted episode, Opie and the Spoiled Kid. Despite his monumental success in Hollywood, Ron Howard refuses to watch one particular episode of The Andy Griffith Show. The episode, titled Opie and the Spoiled Kid, originally aired in 1960 and has become a source of discomfort for Howard. At just 6 years old, Howard was asked to portray Opie in a situation where he had to confront a spoiled child who disrespects his father. While the episode is a beloved classic, it was one of the most emotionally challenging roles Howard had to perform as a child actor. He recalls struggling with nerves, performance anxiety, and a sense of failure during the filming. This early experience with self-doubt and pressure would have a lasting impact on Howard, and he admits that watching the episode would bring back uncomfortable memories. The emotional weight of child stardom. Ron Howard's refusal to revisit Opie and the Spoiled Kid is rooted in his experiences as a child actor, navigating the intense pressure and expectations that come with fame at such a young age. The episode itself was emotionally taxing for Howard, as it required him to tap into a range of feelings, frustration, judgment, and subtle anger that were difficult for a child to express. Behind the scenes, Howard struggled with remembering his lines, and a specific moment where he broke down in tears left a lasting emotional scar. Despite Andy Griffith's calming presence, Howard felt humiliated, fearing that he might be recast or ridiculed. This early brush with performance anxiety shaped Howard's later shift toward directing, where he could have more control over the creative process. A symbol of self-preservation, Ron Howard's decision to avoid watching the episode is not a rejection of his roots or a critique of his childhood performance. Rather, it is an act of self-preservation. For Howard, revisiting Opie and the Spoiled Kid would be like reopening an old wound, one he prefers to leave closed. He respects the show for what it taught him and the opportunities it provided, but he also understands that some memories, both good and bad, are best left in the past. As a successful director and producer, Howard has learned the importance of moving forward and not allowing past insecurities to define his present self. This decision is a reminder that even the most successful artists carry with them formative moments of pain, and that strength often lies in knowing when to look back and when to simply move on. Conclusion: a journey of growth and resilience. Ron Howard's journey from child star to respected Hollywood director is a testament to his resilience and growth. While he may not revisit every moment from his past, including the challenging episode of The Andy Griffith Show, Howard has embraced his history as a pivotal part of his journey. His decision to shift from acting to directing allowed him to regain control of his career, leading to one of the most successful and influential filmmaking careers in Hollywood. Ultimately, Howard's ability to navigate the ups and downs of his career with grace and determination is what makes his story truly inspiring. It's a reminder that even in the face of difficulty, there is always room for growth and transformation.